Okay, you know what, honestly, welcome to the channel. Even though this is the third time I've recorded this video, I'm still in high spirits, you know. The road to greatness is never easy. This is not easy. Like, I honestly recorded everything on the camera, but it seems like the microphone, this little cur right here, I censored myself, so I don't need to do that later in post. This microphone here, or maybe it's just my laptop, I've been doing this for hours, refused to save the audio. It refused to save the audio message. It refused to save the audio from the microphone. I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just saying. But yeah, welcome to the channel. You know, this is gonna be spectacular. This is the first step to greatness that I'm really genuinely proud of. You know, that's why even after multiple tries and multiple times with the camera not working as it's so, the camera's been fine. The camera's been amazing. Kisses upon you, you know, perfect. The mic on the other hand, or at least my computer on the other hand, is not working as it's supposed to. But that's besides the point, you know. That's besides the point. Welcome to my channel. You know, this channel has been years in the making, which is kind of stupid now that I think about it, because why did I spend so much time, or why did I waste so much time not getting started, you know? And I'm here starting. Nothing wrong with that, you know. We're all here just trying our best to get to that point where we are actually proud that our dreams were able to work on them and things like that. But today, which is July 11th, you know, July 11th, 2025, this is the year that I began this YouTube channel. I've had this YouTube channel, I think, for like 4 years now. I had a previous one, but I think maybe this one, maybe it was the moment I got a new email. I just sort of, whatever, well, back when I was still a kid. When I created this YouTube channel, I think maybe around that time when COVID was still happening. I never really did anything with it other than posting comments underneath certain YouTubers' profiles. Nothing bad, just kind of it's so funny because I'm already like, oh yeah, nah, I didn't say a slur, you know, you guys. I said no slurs. That's true. I didn't say any slurs on anybody. It's just that some of them were kind of zesty. If you know what I mean. Well, not zesty. I think maybe it was just, and that was pretty much how the fandom was eventually. But yeah, that's literally how it was. A lot of us were just like wowed. I think we're still, people who still watch the guy are still wild as hell. But anyways, that's besides the point. But here is why I created this channel, you know. As you already kind of know, or at least as you have seen so far, I like to talk a lot. It has been, well, there hasn't been a real pause since we started this video. Like, genuinely, what I really want to do is have this kind of video where there really isn't as much cuts, if there is any cuts at all, you know. Of course, things are always not going to be perfect. You might want to burp, or a car might get into an accident outside, or maybe somebody is doing something nasty, or maybe just whatever, you know, things could happen. But I really want this to be as authentic as possible, because I think a lot of times the fact that a lot of people edit to the point where the video itself loses that authenticity. Jesus Christ, English is something else, man. English is really diabolical. English is really kicking my ass. That's the only, well, technically not the only language I speak, but that's besides the point. Sometimes it takes away from how raw the video could be, because I don't know about y'all, sometimes some of the videos, whenever I see a cut, I always get kind of like, oh, especially when it's like a specific topic, you know. I get it, okay, yeah, sometimes some things can happen, but you know, if you're in a studio and you're just straight talking, if the video is uploaded, it couldn't happen that bad, you know. Of course, there's gonna be things that should be cut out, but I think maybe I'm just rambling on a pet peeve of mine. I think maybe that's just the genuine thing. But yeah, I'm really interested in, or I really seem to like this content creation thing. Like, I am pretty animated, or at least most of the time I am, or at least on the camera I am. I'll get to a certain point where I'll talk about parasocial relationships and things like that, but that's something else entirely, you know. One of the major reasons that I always really loved content creation was during the times when, especially during COVID, okay, because COVID was the time when you actually started seeing people, everybody was stuck inside their houses, nobody could go nowhere. Some people use that time to build a franchise. Like, I mean, look at the D'Amelios, look at Kaby Lane, even some of the people that you currently watch, you know, these people, they mostly built their fan base during that time of COVID. So it's not this kind of situation where I really want to do this thing because I'm really interested in this thing, you know. So yeah, this is more of like an introduction kind of thing. I'm gonna try my best to do a lot of like different things, from ASMR all the way down to philosophical content, even though I know that doesn't make any sense. But this is what I love to do, and this is what I'm gonna try to do, you know. There's a lot of times where people, they forget what they truly love, and over time they lose their love for it. It's not just because, okay, yes, they didn't have time, but just because there is so much on their minds that they truly believe they can't make time for anything else. Like, most people are living paycheck to paycheck in the world right now, and there's even more people, well, it's not most, like, people are living paycheck to paycheck, and there's even more people below that who don't necessarily have a paycheck to rely on, you know. And a lot of times most people have these rose tinted glasses on and they don't really see these things. But yeah, I'm grateful for where I am currently, but I would never want that to stop me from being higher, if you understand what I mean. So yeah, this is gonna be something I will try my best to put my heart and soul into. You know, parasocial relationships should not be the thing that is gonna stop me. A lot of times I was afraid that, oh, what if somebody breaks into my house? If somebody breaks into my house, you're not going home, buddy. You're gonna work like a slave. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't care who you are. You're gonna work like a slave. The cat piss and the poop, the cat litter, you're gonna pick it up. Yes, sir. You wanna be close to me? Might as well. Best believe. But anyways, like I said, parasocial relationship is something that I really want to talk about on another video. This is just more of like an introduction kind of thing. But yeah, thank you for being here with me. Like and subscribe, and I hope everything gets to where it's supposed to be.